Commuters in New York aren't the only ones facing transit fare hikes. Nearly 1 million commuters in New Jersey just found out that in less than 30 days, they're going to have to fork over a lot more money to ride New Jersey Transit buses and trains. All right, here's a look at the new fares that will go into effect on May 1st. Fares on local bus, Newark Light Rail, River Line, Hudson Bergen Light Rail, and Access Link will all go up about 10%. Interstate commuter bus and train fares will go up 25%. Joining us this morning is Kate Slevin, the Executive Director of the Tri-State Transportation Campaign, which has been trying to ease the pain for many people. So tell me what your organization does, first of all.
We're a nonprofit advocacy organization, and we essentially work for a more balanced transportation network. So we're often out there fighting against increases in subway, bus, commuter rail, light rail fares.
And this time around, how did you do? I mean, because 25%, that's a big chunk. I mean,
we did a substantial increase.
Yeah, we did like a little bit of a, unscientific survey, but we figured if you take the train from Morristown to New York, a monthly pass went up $72, okay?
Yeah.
And also, if you take the train from Hackensack to New York, the monthly rail pass cost $39 more.
Yeah.
So if you're a working person living paycheck to paycheck, this is really going to hurt.
It is going to hurt. It's a substantial increase. It really is. And it's going to hurt the people in cities who really rely on the transit system the most.
What are the alternatives, Kate?
Well, the alternatives, and one thing we have called for, is to increase the gas tax in the state, which hasn't been increased since 1988. And it's just incredible to think of the things that were going on in 1988 versus now, whereas New Jersey Transit passengers have seen over a 60% increase in just the past 10 years in their fares. So we think it should be a little bit more balanced, that everyone should contribute to our transportation system. Everyone benefits from it, so everyone should contribute. And
commuter parking lots looking vulnerable too, right?
Yeah, I mean that's one option as well. But then again, you're making riders pay more, and no one else in the state is contributing.
Do you think because of these increases that more people now might carpool?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, generally when you have an increase in transit fares, you do see more people shifting to cars if they have that option, which is why we say our transit system is excellent to reduce congestion on our roadways. They're really linked together, so you can't separate one from the other.
We do have a statement from New Jersey Transit. They say, while we have a clear responsibility to balance New Jersey Transit's budget, we recognize the importance of transit service for many of New Jersey's most vulnerable residents, and this plan meets both those pressing needs.
Yeah, and one thing we did push for was a reduction in the fare increase for people in urban areas, local bus riders, local light rail riders, because a lot of those people don't own cars and they simply don't have another alternative to getting around.
So now, what will your group do? I mean, it takes effect May 1st.
Yeah, very soon. But what we're calling on Governor Christie to do is to not raise fares or cut service again during his first term. This is a huge impact on people across the state, and it's just not fair to do it again during his first term. So that's what we're calling on him to do, and we're calling on him to address the big transportation crisis, funding crisis, that the state is going to experience in the next couple months.
Do you think the state should have looked at maybe the bureaucracy of New Jersey Transit? Was there some fat to cut there?
Yeah, and to their credit, they did. They did try, but ultimately they don't have enough state support from Trenton. And we could really use some help from Washington, D.C. as well. I mean, this is not just going on in New Jersey. This is a national crisis. You're seeing transit systems across the country cut. So we really need additional government support from D.C. and from Trenton.
Kate Slevin, Executive Director of the Tri-State Transportation Campaign, thank you so much for joining us on Good Day.
Stay connected with myfoxny.com mobile. Download the iPhone app or text Fox 5 to 46988 for other devices. Local news, weather, and traffic on the go with myfoxny.com mobile.